Imagine this, a rich traditional mole, thick, perfectly seasoned, slow-cooked pork with the bone in, and soft, fluffy masa mixed with lard that melts in your mouth, all cooked slowly over charcoal. Today, I bring you a true delight, a dish that's not just cooked, it's felt. These are village-style tamales, authentic, juicy and small, yes, but packed with a flavour you won't find anywhere else. Not made to sell, not trying to impress with size. These are the kind of tamales made at home, where it's not about how big they are, but about how good they taste. And if you thought you were going to eat peacefully today, I'm sorry to say, this will leave you craving more. It all starts right here, with pork, but not just any pork, bone-in pork, the kind that releases every bit of flavour as it cooks. It's simmered over medium heat with just water and a few basic spices. That's it. Simple, but powerful. Once it's fully cooked, the meat is chopped into small pieces, little bites of flavour, ready to hide inside each tamal, just waiting for that first bite. And now, the soul of every tamal, the masa. We don't use processed flour here. No, sir. This is heirloom corn, freshly ground, the kind that smells like countryside and tradition. Then, we add melted pork lard to that masa. And what happens next is pure magic. A soft, rich, flavourful mix. Not exactly diet food, but perfect for the soul. And here's the special part. It's not mixed by machine, it's done by hand. Yes, just like in the old days, no gloves, no shortcuts, just respect and tradition. Worried about hygiene? Don't be. Hands are thoroughly washed and clean, because this isn't carelessness, it's culture. It's old school cooking, the way it's done in small towns, the way it's always been done. And to take the flavour even further, we pour in a bit of the broth where the pork was cooked. That's right, pure flavour soaking into every corner of the dough. Meanwhile, the dried corn husks are soaked, thoroughly washed, and set aside. Why? So they don't tear when wrapping, and because the flavour they add to the tamal can't be matched by anything artificial. Everything's ready, the dough, the meat, and the final touch, the mole. A real, homemade mole, just like they make it for town festivals. Thick, rich, deep red, slightly spicy, and full of flavour. Now comes the art of building the tamal. You take 1 or 2 corn husks, spread a layer of masa, right in the centre, place the pork. Then add a spoonful of that rich mole. Wrap it gently, giving it that classic tamal shape. As you can see, we don't overload it with masa. These aren't made to sell. We're not going for size or flashy looks. Believe it or not, these small portions turn into something incredible. We don't do dry, heavy tamales that are hard to swallow. These melt in your mouth. And how many are we making today? Enough for about 12 people. But honestly, everyone ends up eating 7 or 8 because they're small and because you simply can't stop. The stove is ready. The charcoal is burning hot and the tamale steamer is filled with water at the bottom. One by one, the tamales are placed standing upright so the mole doesn't spill out. They're covered with a plastic sheet and the lid goes on top. This helps the steam stay trapped and cook everything evenly. But listen, there's an unwritten rule here. No one is allowed to get upset while the tamales are cooking. They say if someone gets angry, the tamales won't cook properly. And hey, we don't know if it's true, but honestly, better not to take any chances. And finally, after waiting all day, stomach rumbling, the moment arrives. We open the tamale steamer and what comes out is pure magic. Steaming hot tamales, juicy, soaked in rich mole, tender meat, soft masa. Honestly, it's just something you have to taste to believe. See what I meant? You don't need tamales to be big, they just have to be real. All you want is to take a bite, and then another, and another. Have you ever tried tamales like these? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this delicious ride, make sure to subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and join us for the next video. Because here, we cook with heart.